Hi there. Welcome to class. My name is Kelly, and I'm really excited that you've chosen to practice with me today. So, for today's class, we'll be working on a strengthening and lengthening flow, and we'll be finding balance between strength and ease in our postures. You can expect to begin with a warm up. We'll move into our flow. We'll end with a cool down, shavasana, and some sound healing. So grab your mat and let's get started. And come to a nice, comfortable seated position. And you can close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so. And begin by simply watching your breath. Where do you experience the breath in the body? You might begin to deepen your inhales and to lengthen your exhales. Can you use the whole torso? Fill up the lungs to full capacity with each inhale. And then take your time and let all the air out with each exhale. Bring our hands to prayer at heart center. And take a big breath in. And out. Big breath in. Cleansing exhale out. Breathe into Om or to listen. And flutter the eyes open, and we'll begin in a tabletop. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath your hips. With an inhale, drop your belly, lift your heart and your tail. Exhale to round through the spine. And continue this. Move at your own pace as you begin to establish the connection between your breath and your movements.
After your next exhale, come back to a neutral spine.
We'll walk the hands out past the shoulders to come into a puppy pose. Melt the heart towards the earth. Your chin might rest on the mat. And inhale, come back to your tabletop. And we'll tuck the toes. Send the hips up and back for downward facing dog. First down dog of class, you can pedal out your heels. Maybe you sway your hips or nod your head. You might relax the neck and the face. Continue inviting movement into the body. Notice how the hands and the feet press down into the earth. And how the earth gently presses back into the hands and the feet with an equal and opposite force. With an inhale, look in between your hands. Exhale as you tiptoe the feet forward. Uttanasana, forward fold. You can grab opposite elbows, maybe nod the head yes and no. Gently open up the back body. With an inhale, we'll lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep all the way to standing, Urdhva Hastasana. Baby back bend with your exhale, press the hips forward, cactus the arms. Inhale to reach it up. Hands to heart center with an exhale. Inhale, arms sweep up. Grab the right wrist with the left hand. Step the right foot back behind. Come into a curtsy stretch. Bend into both knees. Fingertips reach to the side of the room. Inhale, come back to the center. Switch out your grasp. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale, come back to the center. Hinge at your hips. With your exhale, we'll forward fold. Inhale as you lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back to plank pose. And with your exhale, we'll chaturanga down. Inhale to cobra or up dog, your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breaths in, slow exhales out. We'll step the feet up just a little bit closer to the hands, shortening the stance. Peel the right hand away from the mat and use the hand to bind the left ankle, left calf, or left thigh. We're coming into a twist. Wrap the chest open. Unbind the hand, plant it onto the mat. We'll come into the opposite side. Peel the hand away, grab the right ankle, calf, or thigh, coming into your twist. And gently release. With an inhale, look in between your hands. Exhale to hop, step, or walk the feet forward. Inhale as you lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep all the way to standing, Urdhva Hastasana. Hands to heart center with an exhale. Utkatasana, chair pose. With an inhale, bring weight into the heels. Sit the hips back. As you stay with your breath here, can you find a balance of strength and ease? Sthira and Sukha. We're strengthening through the thighs, through the core. Can you soften the face? With your exhale, forward fold it down. Inhale to lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or float the feet back to plank. With an exhale, we'll chaturanga down. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, right heel reaches high. Exhale to bend the knee and stack the hips open. You might roll out the ankle, or maybe you open up the hip joint. Inhale to square the hips and straighten the knee. Warrior one with your exhale, step in between the hands, back heel touches down. With an inhale, arms sweep up. Keep the left hip pressing to the front of the room. Exhale, cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale to reach it up. Exhale, clasp your hands behind the back, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale as you open the heart to the sky. And exhale, humble warrior, fold inside of the lunging leg. You can nod the head, yes and no. Stay rooted firmly through both feet. The palms can reach away from the small of your back. Unclasp the hands, bring them down to the mat, walk them out to the left diagonal, coming into your down dog arms. Press the finger pads into the mat as you reach the hips towards the wall behind you. How can you soften as you strengthen in this posture? Walk the hands back underneath the shoulders, engage the core. Inhale, sweep the torso all the way back up. Crescent warrior with your exhale, rotate onto the ball of the back foot. Keep the legs engaged, core is on, drop the right arm, left arm reaches over for a side body stretch. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, hands down to frame the front foot. Lower the back knee to the earth, Anjaneyasana asana. Inhale, arms sweep up. Straighten through the front legs, half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. You might point and flex the foot. With an exhale, bend up the front knee. Inhale, arms sweep up. Give a tuck of the tailbone. Engage your core. Create length down the front hip flexor. And exhale, hands down to frame the front foot. Tuck your back toes and lift the knee. With an exhale, step the front foot back and chaturanga. Inhale to cobra or up dog, your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left heel reaches high. Exhale to bend the knee and stack the hips open. Again, adding whatever movements are calling to you. Move with intention here. With an inhale, square the hips and straighten the knee. Warrior one with your exhale, soft step in between the hands. The back heel touches down. Inhale, arms sweep up. We've got the right hip pressing to the front of the room. Exhale, cactus the arms and shine the heart. Inhale to reach it up. Exhale, clasp the hands behind the back. We'll squeeze the shoulder blades together, open up the chest. Exhale, humble warrior, fold inside of the lunging leg. Keep the breath full and slow. We'll unclasp the hands, bring them down to the mat, walk them into the down dog arms, reaching for the front right diagonal. We'll walk the hands back underneath the shoulders, press down through the left foot. Inhale, sweep the torso up. Crescent warrior with your exhale, rotate onto the ball of the back foot. Stay strong through your foundation. We'll drop the left arm, right arm reaches over. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, hands down to frame the front foot. Lower the back knee to the earth, Anjaneyasana, arms sweep up. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Hands can come down to frame the foot. You might point and flex the foot as you wake up the back of the legs. Exhale, bend up the knee. Inhale, Anjane Asana, arms sweep up. Tuck the tailbone, engage the core, reach the fingertips to the sky. Exhale, hands down to frame the front foot. Tuck your back toes and lift the knee. As you exhale, step the front foot back and chaturanga down. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, right heel reaches high. Exhale, knee to right elbow, curl it in. Inhale to take it back. Exhale, knee to the opposite elbow. Inhale to take it back. Exhale, knee to nose, round it in. Inhale to take it back. Crescent warrior with your exhale, step in between the hands and we'll rise with our inhale. Bring the hands to prayer at heart center as you hinge the torso over the thigh. Pause here, core is engaged. Reach the arms out in wings. Stay with your breath. The hands might stay in wings or maybe they come back to prayer. Warrior 3 will float off the back foot. The flying leg is strong and engaged. That left hip is wrapping down towards the mat, keeping the hips nice and square. With an inhale, draw the knee to the chest, rise to balancing. Flex the toes towards the knee, cross your shin over your thigh. One-legged chair will sit the sit bones back. Keep the chest lifted. Maybe you stay here, focusing on balance. Maybe you fold your hands down to the mat. Maybe this is where you stay today. If you'd like to come into an arm balance or an arm balance prep, you might plant the hands onto the mat. Maybe you bend the elbows and rest the triceps on the shins. The shin on the triceps. Maybe you fly the foot. Stay with your breath. If you're flying, make your way back down. If you're folded, press down through the right foot to lift the torso back up. We'll draw the knee to the chest. Bring the right hand to the top of the knee with an exhale, twist the torso open. Inhale, come back to the center. Crescent warrior, float the foot back. Inhale, arms sweep up. Lizard with your exhale, hands down inside of the lunging leg. You can heel toe the right foot out. Maybe you lower the back knee to the earth, maybe not, it's up to you. Stay with your breath. Maybe you come down to forearms, maybe one forearm, one palm. And from forearms, we'll press back up to the palms. Tuck the back toe and lift the knee. Keep the left hand planted, right arm reaches up for a twist. We'll heel toe the right foot out, toes turn to face the long edge of the mat. You can come onto the pinky toe side of both feet. You can choose to stay here or we'll dip the hips down. Inhale, press the hips up, reach the arm over the ear. 2 more just like that. Dip it down and up. Last time, down and up. You can choose to lower the hips all the way down to the mat, or maybe you step the right foot all the way back. We're coming into our side plank. You can be on your palm or your forearm. It's up to you. The feet might be stacked. Maybe you have the foot down. Keep the breath full and slow. One more inhale here. Exhale, move through your vinyasa. Inhale, left heel reaches high. Exhale, knee to left elbow, curl it in. Inhale to take it back. Exhale, knee to the opposite elbow. Inhale to take it back. Last time, exhale, knee to nose, navel to spine. Inhale to take it back. Crescent warrior with your exhale, step in between the hands. Rise with your inhale. Bring the hands to heart center with an exhale. Hinge the torso over the thigh and pause. Stay strong through the legs. The arms might reach out in wings. Maybe the arms stay in wings. Maybe they come back to prayer. Warrior 3, float off the back foot. Again, can you find a balance of strength and ease? Strong through the foundation, through your core, through your flying leg. Soft, like I was going to ask you to stay here for another 5 minutes. With an inhale, draw the knee to the chest, rise to balancing. Take the breath with you. We'll flex the toes towards the knee, cross your shin over your thigh. Ekapada Utkatasana, one-legged chair. You could begin to sit the sit bones back like you were sitting into a chair. Maybe you stay here focusing on balance. Maybe the hands come down to the mat. If you'd like to come into an arm balance or arm balance prep, you can plant the hands, bend up the elbows. The shin might rest on the triceps. Maybe you play with flying. Core is on, maybe not today. Stay with your breath. If you're flying, make your way back down. If you're folded, press down through the left foot to lift the torso back up. We'll draw the knee to the chest with an exhale. Left hand comes to the top of the knee. Twist the torso open. Inhale back to the center. Crescent warrior with your exhale, float the foot back. Inhale, arms sweep up. Lizard with your exhale, hands down inside of the lunging leg. You can heel toe the left foot out. Maybe you lower the back knee to the earth. Option to come onto your forearms. Even here, how can you find strength? And how can you soften? From forearms, press up to palms. Tuck the back toes to lift the knee. Keep the right hand planted underneath the shoulder. Left arm reaches up for a twist. We'll heel toe the left foot out. Toes turn to face the long edge of the mat. We'll come onto the pinky toe side of both feet. Reach the left arm to the sky. You can choose to stay here, or we'll dip the hips down and press them up. Arm reaches over the ear. 2 more just like that. And press. Last time, dip and press. You can choose to lower the hips to the earth, or maybe you step the foot all the way back. Vashisthasana, side plank. The breath is full and slow. Core is on. And hands to the earth. Move through your vinyasa. Full breaths in, slow exhales out. With an inhale, right heel reaches high. Exhale, knee to nose, curl it in. Inhale to reach it back. Exhale, knee to nose and pause. We'll kick the foot out to the left. Pinky toe side of the foot comes down. Left arm reaches up for fallen star. Maybe you fly the right foot into the air. And hand to the mat, knee to the nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog, reach it high. Warrior two, with your exhale, step in between the hands. We'll rotate the back heel all the way down. The arms can cartwheel open. We've got the knee tracing over about the second to third toe. Press down through the pinky toe side of the back foot and down into the ball of the right foot. Flip your front palm, inhale as you reverse. And exhale back, warrior two. Straighten through the front knee for Trikonasana. Keep the babyest bend in the knee, reach long over the leg, and stack the shoulders. Core is on, the breath is full. Can you balance between two poles, effort and ease, strength and softness? Engage your core. Inhale, hinge the torso up. Warrior two, bend into the front knee. With an inhale, come onto the ball of the back foot. As you exhale, cartwheel the hands down to frame the front foot. Low lunge. From here, lower the knee to the earth, untuck the toes. We're going to reach the hips down towards the mat. We're lengthening and opening through the hip. Reach your heart to the front of the room. And exhale, Anjane Asana. Arms sweep up. Exhale, twist open towards the lunging leg to your right. Option to drop the back hand, front arm reaches up to reverse. Exhale, back to your twist. Inhale, right arm sweeps down and around, Anjane Asana. And exhale, hands down to frame the front foot. We'll step the foot back, coming into our tabletop. Preparing for hovering tabletop, tuck the toes, engage the core, lift the knees an inch or two away from the mat. We're pressing the ground away, the core is on. Let your breath flow smooth and slow. And down dog with your exhale, hips go up and back. Inhale, left heel reaches high. Exhale, knee to nose, curl it in. Inhale to take it back. Exhale, knee to nose and pause. Kick the foot out to the right. Pinky toe side of the foot comes down. The right arm can reach to the sky, fallen star. Maybe the left foot is flying. Exhale, hand to the mat, knee to the nose. Inhale, three-legged dog, reach it high. Warrior two, with your exhale, step in between the hands. Take your time settling into the posture. Flip the front palm, inhale to reverse. And exhale back, warrior two. Straighten through the front knee. We'll keep the smallest bend in the knee just to keep from locking out the joint. Reach long over the leg and stack the shoulders. The collarbone is broad, chest is open to the side of the room. Stay rooted firmly through both feet. And inhale, hinge the torso up. Exhale, warrior two. With an inhale, come onto the ball of the back foot. As you exhale, cartwheel the hands down to frame the front foot. Lower the back knee to the earth and untuck the toes. You can press the hips down, let them fall towards the earth. We're stretching through the hip flexors. Reach your heart through your arms. And Anjane Asana. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale to twist towards the lunging leg. Arms reach out in T. You can choose to stay here. Maybe you drop the backhand, front arm reaches up to reverse. Exhale back to your twist. Inhale, left arm sweeps down and around Anjaneyasana. With an exhale, hands down to frame the front foot. And we'll step the left foot back into tabletop. Send the hips to the heels, child's pose, arms reach out long. We'll bring the hands underneath the shoulders, press the torso up. And we'll sit the sit bones down and extend the legs out long. Seated forward fold. You can release the knees, root down through the sit bones. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale to fold over the legs. Full breaths in. Soft, releasing exhales out. And inhale, press the torso up. And we'll come all the way down onto our backs. Draw the knees into the chest. You can rock side to side, back and forth. Release the low back. Bring the feet down to the mat, preparing for a bridge pose. Press down through the feet and the tops of the shoulders. With an inhale, lift the hips to the sky. We're pressing down through all four corners of the feet. Hips are reaching towards the ceiling. And exhale, hips all the way back down to the earth. We'll pick up the right foot, flex the toes towards the knee, and cross your shin over your thigh. Coming into your figure four, you're welcome to stay here, or maybe you pick up the left foot, hands can clasp behind the left thigh. You can draw the legs a little closer to the chest. And we'll switch out the legs, come into the opposite side. I invite you to watch your breath here. Listen to your body and the sensations it's experiencing. Can you breathe into those sensations? And we'll release. Bring the feet mat width distance apart and windshield wiper the knees side to side, releasing the hips. And draw the knees back into the chest, wrap the arms around the shins, and rock side to side. We'll bring the shins parallel to the ceiling, arms out in T or cactus. Lower the knees to the right side of the mat and we'll come into a spinal twist. The gaze can go out over the left shoulder. Engage your core and draw the knees back to the center. And we'll take it over to the opposite side. Engage your core and knees come back to the center. And if there's anything else that your body is asking for here before coming into Shavasana, you're welcome to find that now. Maybe a happy baby by grabbing the outside edges of the feet and drawing the knees down towards the earth. Maybe a supine Baddha Konasana, bottoms of the feet together, knees falling out to the sides. Anything at all is welcome here. And when you're ready, you can make your way to your final resting posture, Shavasana. Let the arms and legs relax. Soften the face and the jaw, the shoulders, the chest and the back. Relax your hips and your glutes, your thighs and your calves, all the way down to your toes. gently begin bringing energy back into the body, wiggling your fingers and toes. When you're ready, we'll meet in a comfortable seated position. And come back to your breath. And as you go through the rest of your week, I invite you to play with the idea of sthira and sukha, strength and ease, effort and ease. How can you take this practice off of your mat into your life? Can you find a sense of strength, of persevering, determination, while also maintaining an ease, a softness, and a grace for yourself and those around you? And we'll take our hands to heart center. And take a big breath in and out. Big breath in. Cleansing exhale out. Breathe into Om or to listen. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for choosing to practice with me. It is my honor to teach for you. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.